Thanks for tuning back in, everyone. I am here with my second guest, Victoria Young. Thank you so much for joining us today. Victoria is the owner of Fountain & Co. Ice Cream, which started when?
Just about a year ago, last October, yeah.
That is insane because I feel like you've just made such a big impact in Providence with craft ice cream in small batches, and it's really, your name is everywhere. I see it all the time. So
Thanks.
How did you get started with making ice cream? You have a culinary background, I take it?
I do, yeah. I did study baking and pastry at Johnson & Wales.
Of course.
So that's actually what brought me up to Rhode Island from New York City.
So you left New York, you came to Rhode Island,
yes,
and you ended up staying.
And I ended up staying.
Oh,
I love it here.
Yes.
Started a business here. I wouldn't do it anywhere else.
Right.
So, studied baking and pastry, did a little bit in the fine dining area before I settled here and decided to open Fountain & Company.
Okay, and what kind of fine dining are we talking?
So I did 2 stages, one at Café Beloud, which is a French Michelin star restaurant in New York City.
Wow.
And then I worked at Noma, which is one of the world's best restaurants in Copenhagen under Rene Redzepi.
That is impressive.
That was
so what is it
amazing.
like, now that's a world-renowned restaurant, what is it like to be working at such a high-class establishment?
There's definitely a lot of pressure,
I can imagine.
But it's inspiring to be around so many people that want to give their best in the food industry. So it definitely inspired me, and still inspires me daily to
I'm sure that's something that
do
carries,
my best work.
Right, it carries with you, and having that experience isn't something that you just can leave behind.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So how did that translate into ice cream? How did ice cream come into play?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
I never expected to be doing ice cream.
Okay.
I never thought, when I grow up, I'm going to make ice cream for a living.
It's really the aspiring dream to
It
do.
is.
And ice cream actually sounds like a really good place to be, though.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. For me, it sort of started accidentally. I was asked to do desserts for one of the Walrus and Carpenter Oyster Farm dinners.
Okay, those are fun.
So much fun.
Yeah.
It was amazing to be out there on the sandbar. And I ended up making sorbet. And then I had this ice cream machine that I purchased to make the sorbet.
Yeah. And what am I going to do with this?
So I'm just making ice cream for friends here and there and playing around with flavors. And it kind of sprouted from that. I was loving it so much. I found myself every day going home from work to make ice cream and
just driving in the car, daydreaming of what flavors can I combine to make a new ice cream?
Exactly.
Yeah, awesome.
It's kind of a blank slate.
Yes. And so from there, Fountain & Co. was born.
Yes.
And I really think that small businesses like your own are popping up left and right, but you definitely make a name for yourself and you get yourself out there, and that is just huge, so kudos to you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So Fountain & Co. is small batches, correct?
It is, yes. We make everything from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So sorbets, ice creams, which are often custard-based,
Okay.
so French style.
What does that entail, custard?
Yeah, so custard essentially means that we use egg yolk in the recipe.
Okay.
So we have milk, cream, egg yolk, sugar, and then whatever flavors. And those are really the ingredients that we use. We don't use any stabilizers or anything. It's really awesome because we can use a lot of local ingredients.
Right. So like we were just saying, you could take a product that is simple, but as long as you're using high quality ingredients and everything that you're putting into it, it really can shine through.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So maybe the custard is really what makes your ice cream it's just so rich and creamy and delicious. And I know that you brought me a sorbet today, correct?
I did.
Okay, and what flavor is this?
So this is a peach mango sorbet.
Okay.
And some people question what sorbet is.
Yes.
And for me, sorbet is fruit puree and simple syrup, and that's it. So the peaches come from Fort Town Farm in Seekonk, and then I used a little bit of mango juice. Obviously, the mangoes don't come from Seekonk.
Yeah, of course. But it's nice that you can get some local ingredients, but I really adore your sorbet because it tastes this tastes like peach ice cream to me. It tastes so lush and thick and wonderful.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with the sugar balance in the formula. So a lot of people have had sorbets that are icy and don't have a creaminess to it, and that has, again, if you don't use the right amount of sugar, that's going to affect the texture of it. So, yeah.
Because it has that like nice smooth taste and texture to it.
Yeah.
That's really lovely. So what other kind of flavors are your favorites? What have been I know you play around a lot with the different ingredients that you use, but what's your favorite that you've made so far?
That's such a hard question. I get it all the time, and my answer changes consistently.
Yes.
Because I do change my menu every week.
Yes.
So I've repeated very few flavors. Vanilla will always be my favorite.
I love a good vanilla ice cream. I like vanilla-based ice creams.
Right.
Like you could take vanilla, it's so simple, but then you throw things like Oreos or brownie, anything you could think of, you could put into a vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna love it.
Totally.
Yeah.
I know that the fan fave has definitely been the Lucky Charms
Loved that one. Loved that one.
That we called Good Luck Charm, and we did on Friday the 13th.
Yes.
So we infused the cereal. Yeah, we all need a little bit of good luck.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That was a favorite with the marshmallows in there. Yeah.
Now, you've worked with a lot of other local businesses as well, and we all love to see that cross-collaboration. I think that, honestly, to date, one of my favorite things that I've tried in the past year is the Burgundian waffle with a scoop of your ice cream on top. It was literally life-changing. I can't even put it into words. It was so good. So I love seeing that that crossover with different brands. So you've worked with a number of people, and that's really awesome. So who are, other than Burgundian? I know you've worked with PVD Donuts and
Long Live Beer Works on the west side. We've done a stout ice cream and an IPA sorbet.
Yes.
Those are definitely popular when we did them. We've done floats and affogatos with the Nitro Cart.
Yes.
What else have we done? We've done ice cream sandwiches with the Perfect Sweet Macaroon.
Oh my gosh.
Those were really great. She makes amazing cookies. Rebelle bagels.
And what did you do with Rebelle?
Rebelle, we also did ice cream sandwiches, and I used her peanut butter chocolate cookies as a crumble topping.
Oh my gosh.
That was awesome.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, and gosh, we've worked with...
And you've worked with Morgan Gray.
Lots of Morgan Gray, Whisk Me Away. Yeah, we've done sundaes with her, and those are awesome. We keep the brownies nice and warm, so you get a warm brownie a la mode.
Yes.
And recently I've done quite a few coffee-based ice creams with Borealis.
Oh my
coffee.
Gosh, their coffee is just beautiful. It really is.
I love their coffee for ice cream especially.
Yes.
Nice strong caffeine content.
Absolutely. Get you a buzz with your sweet tooth.
That's right.
Absolutely. Now, without a brick and mortar, you have to kind of roll with it and do pop-ups, so you're all over the place, but you recently-ish started scooping out of stock.
Yes.
You've got a cute little window, and it is to my understanding they put that there just for you.
They did.
Yeah, that's so special.
Janet Stock is amazing. As you know, I worked at Stock up until very recently for almost 3 years.
What a good place to be.
Yeah, she's great. She is a big reason that I stayed in Rhode Island.
Good.
And she put in this awesome walk-up sliding window there. So we scoop right now through September. We're there Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, scooping new menus every week. And it's so much fun having like a home base.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So where do you think you'll be through the winter? Do you think you'll still be able to
question.
have like a little bit at stock every once in a while?
Stock might be hard because it is primarily retail, and holiday shopping, as you know, can get us a little bit crazy.
Yes.
But we'll definitely try to be at Stock as often as possible because we love it there. And we will be doing in October the Wickenden Makers and Merchants Market.
Okay.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
The Narragansett Beer Made on Honor Market is, I believe, November. So we'll have a few events going on.
Up. That's awesome. Excellent. Oh my gosh, I need to go back in for a second bite of this. It's just so good.
That's awesome. The sorbets are definitely more refreshing on hot days like today.
I can see that on a nice humid day in September. Now, how often, I can imagine if you're making this ice cream, I would have to taste it like every 5 seconds. I don't know. Like, how many batches do you have to go through to get like the just right like consistency and flavor and everything?
So you're going to think I'm totally insane, but usually I just make one batch and hopefully nail it the first time.
Yeah, you have to trust yourself.
I have to trust myself.
Yeah.
A lot of work goes into it before I even hit the kitchen.
Okay.
So I play around with formulas, percentages of ingredients, and there's Excel sheets galore.
Wow. So this is like a scientific method.
It is.
It's a formula that you plug everything in, and the end result happens to be a glorious sorbet or ice cream. Makes math sound a little bit more fun.
Yes, for sure.
Definitely. So outside of the stock window and your pop-ups, can people buy pints anywhere
Not
right
yet.
now? Okay, not
yet. We do hand-packed pints
Okay.
when we pop up at the pantry at Avenue N, which is in Rumford.
Yeah.
And those are usually, we hand pack them to order, so it's whatever's on the menu that day, and you can take it home with you if you like it.
Yes.
Yeah, and then hopefully eventually we'll have pints in stores for people to go grab whenever they want.
Yes, that would be lovely. And I've said this before, but I had a blondie from Morgan Gray from Whisk Me Away, and I had your stout ice cream, and I put it on top of the warm blondie, and oh my God, it like took my breath away. It was just to die for.
Yeah,
it was
that's
so
such a good
good.
combo.
Yes. But can you tell our viewers where they can find you on social media so they can follow your pop-ups and your window schedule and always know where to get Fountain & Co. ice cream?
Yeah, of course. So Fountain & Co. on Instagram. Same goes for Facebook. We are mostly active on those two. Our website is Fountain & Company, all spelled out.
Okay.
That's a good place to get in touch with us via email, or if you'd like to schedule like ice cream making class or party.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I think that would be. We've done 2 classes so far, and they're always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Get to eat a little ice cream and take some home
Have
with
some
you.
With your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to keep that in mind.
Definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today,
you.
Victoria. I'm definitely going to go to town on this ice cream right now. But thank you all for viewing and tuning in here at the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. And stay tuned for next week.